wrestling with WWE Super Showdown. Another Saudi Arabia clusterfuck, and your first match out is Seth Rollins and Buddy Murphy versus the Street Profits for the Raw Tag Team Championships. What say you, Scooter?
Yeah, that's gonna be Murphy and Rollins. I mean, give Murphy his first name back, damn it.
Buddy?
Yeah, all right. I see your point. But yeah, it's the Street Profits were placed into this like at the last minute. It seems, like just because it appears that Joe and Owens won't be at the show. So this is your typical tag team title defense.
Right up here, baby. You can do it on the table.
What'd you say, Coleco?
I'm gonna say the upset because I see Seth going against Kevin Owens at Mania, and if they're not gonna do anything with the titles in between that, I think it could be an upset. Kevin Owens costs them the titles, and that's what starts the build.
I gotta agree with Scooter on this one. I don't see that the Bucks using Seth Rollins and Murphy's possessions as of right now.
I feel y'all. I can't say I'm not thinking outside the box.
Next match, The New Day versus The Miz and John Morrison for the SmackDown Tag Team Championships. Scooter?
Ugh. You know, quite honestly, I never thought I'd care less about a match involving three of these men, and I am so uninvested in this tag title match that I honestly don't care. They have
He said, "Fuck it all."
They have screwed up Morrison's return by continuing to keep him with the Miz. What they should have done is have him team, fake being with the Miz, and then have Morrison turn on him. And then you get your face Miz back. You get Morrison to be the heel we know to be an Impact.
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you. We can hear you. Can you not hear yourself?
Holler if you hear me.
Hello?
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 There we go. Bloody Bluetooth. I'm going New Day. Just because they're, I mean, Kofi's one of their bigger stars that they push on the posters. So it would make sense.
I'm going home.
Touche, sir. Touche.
I'm going with the Miz and Morrison. So we got one New Day, we got one Miz and Morrison, and we have one I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, and by the way, we can now confirm that it will now be in the first women's championship match ever in Saudi Arabia. Bayley will be defending against Naomi.
What say you,
Bayley's going against who?
Naomi.
Oh shit! There goes my WrestleMania fucking match. Hey, fuck! Leave it to fuck me over on my prediction.
Who wins the match, Coleco?
No contest. I think as soon as they take their hair down, it's a wrap. Like, fuck this. Get the fuck out.
I mean, other than that, if that happens, they're going to be stoned to death.
You know what I mean? I'm like, yo, Naomi can't pop out with that fro over there, boy. You better, she better listen to her inner instincts, man. Try to get home, better get that plane ride home, fam.
Loser has to drive home.
Oh shit, she ain't driving her ass. Get her ass on that plane, fam. Make the plane. That's her job. Make the plane.
What about you, Scooter? Who wins the
And
match?
she's actually gonna try and build a plane.
Oh my god.
I wouldn't be surprised if they, just to make history, they had Naomi do it. Although you do have to consider the fact that Saudi Arabia has a little bit of a beef with Naomi.
Oh, that.
If you remember going back to the first Saudi Arabia event, they had a promo play that featured Naomi quite a bit, and a lot of the Saudi Arabian guys
Oligarchs
were offended.
Really?
I
And
believe that was
WWE
Carmella, not Naomi.
No, that was Naomi.
Really? That was Naomi.
I remember it being Carmella.
It had it was the feel the glow thing.
Okay.
It was right at the end of the show, and so I don't know if this is to maybe get Naomi, back in the good graces of them. But there's gonna be a definite finish. It's gonna be clean. They're not gonna do it's any sort of no contest. But I wouldn't be surprised if, for history, they just put it on Naomi. Because you have Elimination Chamber, on the 8th. So.
Oh yeah, that's right. Please tell me that they don't have a fast lane this year.
No fast lane, but they've announced the women's Elimination Chamber match. So.
But that's Raw.
And that's Raw, but they're not going to have a second women's Elimination Chamber match.
But I'll take that, because at least, and the only thing I can say about the Saudi Arabia shit is I'm glad that they got that shit over, because that's what screwed San Diego getting WWE fucking payback, and I'm still pissed about that one. So yeah, so fuck that. Fuck that.
Come on, Coleco. You did not want to see Seth Rollins versus Baron Corbin again. They saved you, and you know it. They saved your ass.
Bro, you know how long it's been since a pay-per-view hit the streets?
I know. It's been a long time.
Too fucking long. That's...
Alright, next match, Roman Reigns versus Baron King Corbin in a steel cage match. I mean,
bro,
how many times are they going to have this fucking match?
It's Wile E. Coyote versus goddamn Roadrunner. As long as motherfuckers think they can care.
Motherfucker.
Exactly. That's my point. Like, shit. Add that shit as long as they can.
Roman doesn't have great luck in cage matches in Saudi Arabia, so.
That is true. So, Coleco, who wins the match?
Corbin, because they got to kind of keep his ass going. You know what's funny? They took that dude, and he was hella over at the King of the Ring, got the King Corbin. Everybody was cool with it. Everybody was cool with him being a heel. And then he stuck with Roman Reigns for 8 months, and now everybody like, bro, you stale as fuck. And I'm like, how the fuck is he stale as fuck when he was pretty dope as fuck just a couple months ago?
He was always stale.
Yeah.
Hey,
like bread pudding.
Hey. He wasn't that stale. Motherfuckers was cheering his ass when he won King of the Ring.
He was stale like moldy toast.
There you go.
This is moldy toast stale.
What say you, Scooter?
I wouldn't be surprised if Reigns actually wins, but it turns out they award the match to Corbin.
That might actually happen. That being said,
Like a repeat of Lesnar.
Or
Right.
he's going to be handcuffed and kept out.
I can see it.
going with Roman. Why change the formula, right? Next match. Gauntlet match for the Kuwaiti trophy title.
No, not the Kuwait. It's the Tuwake.
Kuwait.
Tuwake.
Alright,
T-
so who wins the
it-
match, Scooter?
Probably it's either AJ or Andrade.
What about you, Coleco?
Why should I come out with like Minotaur and he wins that shit?
You mean Mantor?
Minotaur.
Mantor's dead.
Oh, they could wrestle.
No, what's the? He might come out. The dude that won the Battle Royal the last time.
Hey,
Mansoor. He was on the NXT.
There you go.
He was on the NXT Takeover pre-show.
See, there you go. Mansoor. There you go.
Gorilla
You know what the hell I was talking about.
Mansoor.
Mansoor.
I don't think I'm on this card, but you gotta believe that Saudi Arabia's biggest star isn't gonna make an appearance, right?
It's Gorilla Mansoor and Bobby the Brain Hanan.
Yeah.
Will you stop it, Hanan?
You have a nigger.
You need to stop it, Hanan.
It's $2 for $1.
Unstoppable force meets movable object. Yes.
All right.
Yes,
Bray Wyatt, The Fiend versus Goldberg.
You have reached Dell Tech Support.
Welcome to T-Mobile. I am in Alabama, sir.
My name is Joe Smith. No, Goldberg, Bray Wyatt. Very interesting. By the way, I apologize to everybody for speaking this into existence.
Yes.
I spoke it into existence 3 weeks ago when Goldberg actually made his appearance. Like, I was talking about what were they gonna do with Goldberg, and then like in the last minute I'm like, oh god, they're gonna do Goldberg Bray Wyatt, aren't they? And then it happened.
You bastard.
However, last night on SmackDown, they did something really interesting with Goldberg and Bray Wyatt. So they took the best possible route where Bray Wyatt tried to play mind games. The lights went out in the arena. They came back up. Goldberg was still looking at the screen. Camera was still focused on Goldberg. And he goes, "The Fiend! And you're right behind me." He turns around. There he is. Goldberg spears him. And actually, Bray actually looks like he's down. He looks at Goldberg. Goldberg looks like he's going to deliver another one. Lights go out. Fiend's gone. And they did the minute they delivered the most effect with doing the minimum amount of work. And
that goes without saying when Goldberg's involved, right?
Yeah. Yeah. But I don't see Goldberg falling to the mandible claw. And honestly, I don't see him falling to the Sister Abigail either. I can't see it.
So you're saying that Goldberg is gonna win this match?
I'm saying Goldberg's gonna win.
Okay then. That's a bold prediction by Scooter Dust. What say you, Coleco?
I've been flip-flopping on that too because it's like you don't put Goldberg in there just to take the L, right? Like that's my mind. My mind is like because I'm looking at it from a business sense. What would make more sense in WrestleMania? The Fiend versus Roman or Spear versus Spear?
Yeah, I mean, because the match I've heard for WrestleMania is Roman and Goldberg.
And that's what I'm thinking too.
I've also heard that it's gonna be Hulk Hogan and Bray Wyatt.
Both matches sound like garbage to me.
The only way that could happen is if Hulk Hogan costs Fiend the title.
Well, considering they had an interaction last week on SmackDown, but then I'm hearing John Cena and Elias, but then I'm also hearing John Cena and Goldberg or John Cena and Bray Wyatt for that 17th title reign.
Yeah, so it's a lot of shuffling to do before this. I don't think that they bring Goldberg for a one-off though.
I mean, they did it last time. They did it at WrestleMania 32.
They did like the last 3 times.
No. Like a one-off is in like a one-off match. Like he doesn't like the one thing that I noticed. He doesn't come back for just one match. He comes for like a series.
SummerSlam, Goldberg Ziggler.
Goldberg,
Yeah, but that was right after. That was right before Goldberg Taker. Remember? So you see what I'm saying? Like there's a pattern there.
Nope. Goldberg Taker happened like a month and a half after that.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He usually comes back for more than one match. That's what I'm saying. Like he doesn't come back, do one match, and then disappears. Usually comes back and do like one match, maybe two matches at most, and then he'll pop off. So that's where I'm kind of like, my mind is saying Goldberg is gonna get this win because it kind of takes the pressure off the main roster to try to beat him. Kind of like how when Brock beat Taker, it took the pressure off the roster having to deal with that WrestleMania streak every year. I could see that happening. I could.
You're going.
I could.
Going with Goldberg?
I'm gonna say it. I'm gonna lean Goldberg just because I think Hogan's gonna have something to do with it because remember he's going in the Hall of Fame this year, so they usually like try to get someone who's active on the roster in a match.
Yeah, well, as of last night, the Bella Twins are going in, so.
Yay! Somewhere Jazz is pissed. Anyway. Yeah, so I would say, yeah, I think Goldberg. I'm gonna take a toss up. I've been unpredictable all night anyway, so I might as well go Goldberg.
Going with the Fiend. Last match, Brock Lesnar versus Ricochet for the WWE Championship. Scooter?
If there's going to be a count out or disqualification, this is going to be it.
I disagree with that. I see clean victory in the middle for Brock.
I see Drew McIntyre causing Lesnar to lose by a count out.
Interesting. What say you, Coleco?
My favorite vegetable, squash.
Yes, we're back. And it's a fruit, damn it.
I'm going to fight that it's a vegetable to the end. Squash.
You fruitcake.
Because I've never seen a squash. I've never seen a squash or fruitcake.
Squash is not a vegetable, sir.
Squash is vegetable because squash is in salad. It is not a fruitcake.
You are squash.
Okay, I don't think we're gonna.
Hey,
get
only
much,
thing I squash is squash a bitty, sir.
I don't think we're gonna get much better than that. That will conclude our coverage of WWE Super Showdown. Will you be covering that on the remix, Scooter?
Hopefully, if I'm up in time, if I'm up at the crack of noon.
Cracking noon. If you like
Oh
this,
shit!
if you like the show, please like, subscribe, comment. If you want to join in the conversation, want to agree with any of us, want to debate our thoughts on the show, you can follow us on Twitter. You can find me at JamesJ993. Where can they find Coleco?
I'm Coleco. At me about these matches. I dare you. I triple dare you, motherfucker. I dare.
Ask him about Darby Allin. That'll get him riled up.
Yeah. Talk about Darby Allin and how he's a mainstream star. I'll get in your ass, boy.
And where can they find Scooter Dust?
They can find this master debater at Scooter Dustin at UNBS Wrestling.
Ooh, I thought you said masturbator. Ooh, that just got.
Master debater.
Oh God. I'm sorry, man. Hennessy and Hypnotic has been all in my system right now.
For Coleco Yachts, Scooter Dust, I'm James J, and this has been Wrestling with Entertainment.
Thank you very much for this time, sir.